What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Combat Casual back again with another episode of Combat Conversations with my boy Phil from CST. Phil, how you doing, my friend?
Good. It's Tuesday, Been a long week for me already. It's only Tuesday. Maybe because my
Yeah,
work days.
you were, and
Maybe
you
because
were
my work
buried in a
days.
bunch of snow.
Yeah, the snow. I know it's only been 2 days into the week, but they felt like fucking 7 days already. So how busy I've been at work, training new guys and all this. But we're
Oof.
here to talk fights now. So this is my one of my favorite places to be.
Hell yeah, man! Appreciate it. This is episode 7. I mean, check us out, man. On the way to 10. Um, what were you watching this weekend? What was something interesting? How did you feel about this weekend in combat sports? We were talking earlier. You said next weekend maybe looking a little better.
Definitely watched the UFC card from start to end. I mean, I'll give a little spoiler. I fell asleep during one of the fights during the pay per view main card. Sorry, but it was a fight worth falling asleep for. Um, there was a little bit of dirty boxing. I looked at the card and I said, "This is trash," and then I turned it off. I knew there was some regional fights over the weekend, and what was the name of the promotion? It wasn't LFA, it wasn't CFF, it was Fury.
Fury,
Fury.
A1
That
combat.
A1 comment. There you go. There was Eternal MMA on Saturday morning. There was there was a Thai guy who fought for a title.
Yes,
He
he
was
was
a
1-1.
yeah. What was his name?
Chili.
Chili. Yeah, a dude that's 1-1 fighting for a regional title is kind of embarrassing, especially when you're the top regional promotion in Australia. So yeah, Chili got. I think he got knocked the fuck out. There was a lot of good knockouts on that card. I didn't see all of it, but I just seen the highlights on
So
Instagram.
I did a fight companion for Eternal.
Oh, did
Um,
you?
yes, and this would be my second time watching Eternal. Unfortunately, I watched like Eternal 98 and then 102. Apparently, Eternal 100 and they did like 100 and 101 or 99 and 100 in the same night. Apparently, those are great events, but Eternal is not my favorite. It's like very hit or miss. Some regional promotions are like that, right? It's like
Yeah, of
you'll either
course.
get some crazy knockout or you'll get some not so interesting fight. But the
Hmm.
card was fine. I don't have any complaints about Eternal. Um, you know, it was fine. Obviously, Crush had 2 cards back to back,
Hmm.
and those are always fantastic. They got a featherweight Grand Prix going on
Yeah.
now, so shout out to Crush. Always a good time. Good to see Scott in the chat. He said that Black Combat was really good this weekend too. I checked in a couple fights on that. Black Combat looks like a really fun promotion. If you guys don't know, it's a promotion out
Yeah,
of South
very.
Korea.
It looks sold out already. It looked like a big, massive event. Might be bigger than Road FC already.
So, and I haven't watched Black Combat much. I caught a couple fights. It looks like it's really on par with Road FC. The big draw is I think that guys are getting paid more. They're doing like tournaments and having big payouts. So I think that's kind of the selling point for it to be overtaking Road FC in the near future. The issue
Mm.
is that the events are so long. They'll take a break, play
So it's
some
like Rising
ads.
2.0.
Yes, and there will be hour-long intermissions, but also after every couple fights, there is like 3 or 4 K-pop girls. They have like an actual stage for them, and there'll be like a mini little K-pop concert. So I'm still rocking with Road FC. Still one of my top 3 MMA promotions to watch, right behind Deep. Um, so I'm I'll watch a full Black Combat card someday. The other issue is I think it's like $20 per subscription on YouTube to watch Black Combat.
It's not enough
So
per week. I mean, it's not enough per month, I would assume, right? What are they putting in like one event per 2 months or whatever?
I'd be
Every two
lying
months?
to you if I told you yes or no on that. I do have a Deep subscription. I think it's like $20. Now, if you can figure out how to get a Unext subscription, I think some of the events are on Unext. Not every card of theirs is. The thing with Deep is like they won't have an event for like a month, but then some
Yeah.
months will have 3 or 4. So to
Yeah.
me, subscription is worth it for Deep. Black Combat, I'm not quite sold on just yet. Um, but yeah, let's switch. Oh, by the way, Scott says that the best performance of this weekend was Shakur Stevenson, without a doubt. Was a masterclass. I've even went back and rewatched it. That is so true. I guess we could start out talking about Shakur Stevenson dismantling Teofimo Lopez. I had scored the fight 11 rounds to 1. I did watch the entire fight. Not. I think people know what they're getting when they watch a Shakur Stevenson fight. You're not going to see an all-out brawl. You are going to see a technical masterclass.
He's
Shakur,
kind of like
go ahead.
he's like this generation's like Pernell Whitaker, like Floyd Mayweather, kind of like defensive masterclass, hit you with counters and stuff like that. So they don't expect, like you said, don't expect them to be fucking like, David Benavidez or your fucking Terrence Crawford. I mean, Terrence Crawford is obviously pretty good too, but he's also more, I would say, entertaining in an offensive perspective. But like Shakur, like he really just kind of just owns you in the fucking ring. Doesn't let you get hit at all. Doesn't let himself get hit at all.
I think shout out to what is his name? Dan Canobio. Him and his brother Ben made Fight Metric,
Yeah.
which like so he's big on the stats. I think he said that Shakur Stevenson is like the least hit fighter active in boxing right now. The least amount of significant strikes absorbed, which is, I mean, not even surprising. But yeah, I mean, he dismantled Tio. I never had a doubt that Shakur
See,
would
that's the
beat
thing
Tio.
too. I like what you said. He dismantled him without getting hit. You know who doesn't do that is fucking Devin Haney. He does.
Yes.
He puts on like the worst fucking performances, and he still wins. Like, I just can't stand watching him fight.
I told somebody, it might have been you, but I said that Shakur is what Devin wishes he was.
Yes, I agree.
You know,
Because I just can't with Devin.
And I like Shakur. I don't think he's very entertaining, but you have to kind of know what you're getting heading in. Tio, in that round he won, he was jabbing with Shakur, which I was like, okay, wow, maybe he could turn this around. But I wasn't expecting it to be that one sided. Basically, just a jab was enough to defeat Teofimo
Like I thought
Lopez.
Shakur was gonna win regardless. Like I knew it was gonna be unanimous. Like maybe like I don't know, like 8 rounds to 4. Like around that range, something like that. But 11-1, god damn. That was way too one sided, and he kind of just broke Teofimo. To be honest, fucking what Teofimo needs is a new corner. Like his dad, he's reached the heights with his dad. His dad was getting terrible instructions. Even his dad was kind of shitting on him after the performance. And shout out to Shakur. You know what Shakur said? He saw that Teofimo was alone after his losses, that nobody was there to, you know, be there with him after his loss. So he kind of feels like his entourage isn't really for Teo. They're just there for the hype and fame. So I love how Shakur keeps it real, even before the match, during the match, and after.
What was the first Shakur Stevenson fight you watched?
Oh, fuck. He fucked up this Japanese dude. He finished him in the 9th round.
Okay. My first Shakur. Go ahead.
Well, my buddy was always telling me, like, yo, Shakur Stevenson's nice, bro. Like, he's that one. He's that one guy. And this is when, like, the Devin Haney's, Shakur Stevenson, Loma in his prime, was all being talked about. But he was like, Shakur's the one. Shakur's that guy. And then fast forward later, I was like, what, 6 years ago? 5, 6 years ago? He is that guy. He's, like you said, what Devin Haney wishes he could be.
Mm-hmm. The first Shakur Stevenson fight I watched was him versus Oscar Valdez. Fucking awesome fight. This is when Oscar Valdez came off of his disgusting knockout of Miguel Burchelt, who was like the boogeyman of the division at the time. So I was really pumped, and I think I'm just kind of waiting for him to like recapture some of that magic. But the thing is like, if a fighter comes forward, they're totally screwed against Shakur Stevenson. His timing is impeccable. His counterpunching, his footwork are so on point. The guy's good, and I did a my own little like research thing. This is in 2022. Maybe 23. I added up Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Tank's opponents' records to see what their win percentage was,
Yep.
if that makes any sense. Um, and Shakur and Tio had the highest win percentage. Like their opponents had won 80% of their fights, like their win loss record. So I
Yeah.
kind of was really, I was really, really pumped for this. I was expecting it to be more competitive. It was not.
It was not.
So yeah, I mean,
I,
the issue is that Shakur just does not have that entertainment value. A lot of people always shit on him, and people were like, "Why are you even watching this boring ass fighter box?" And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I just think he's one of the premier talents in the sport. Entertainment wise, maybe not so much, but I do recognize he is one of the best boxers of our generation, and I was interested to see the fight. So
if you want to see a masterclass, you watch Shakur Stevenson. If you want to watch a guy that gets down and dirty, you watch fucking David Benavidez. You know, there's just two
yeah,
types of guys, and sometimes if you want a like technical masterpiece, you watch Shakur Stevenson. Like some guys don't always want to watch the slop. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Sometimes guys just you want to see him throw down, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Like I love me a Christian Mabili, who gets down and
hmm
dirty, but then sometimes you just want to appreciate boxing at its best, and that's what you got to watch. It's Shakur Stevenson, not Devin Haney. Hell no, never, never Devin Haney, brother. I
also on
just
that,
can't.
also on that card, Jarrell Miller
Oh
was
my
back in action,
god, that was the
and
greatest shit I've ever seen, brother. And he won. So you can't get your toupee knocked off and lose. This motherfucker said, "Fuck, all right, throw this shit off." Threw it into the crowd and said, "I'm gonna win this fight." The greatest shit ever.
so obviously the UFC card was going on at the time, and I was like, I watched Jarrell Miller walk out, and I was like, oh, all right, Jarrell Miller's walking. I'm live. Somewhere in the fight, I looked down at the screen and I was like, what is going on with this man's hair? Did the barber just screw his hair up? And somebody's like, no, like his toupee got knocked off. Uh, I guess first question: have we ever seen somebody wear a hairpiece to the ring? And question number two: have we ever seen somebody do that and get it knocked off and then win the fight?
Probably not because that's in most recent memory. That is the only one I could think of. I don't know anything else. I mean, we've seen people get his ear bit off and stuff like that, but like a toupee is crazy,
Ugh.
bro. And the
I
fact that
I
he goes on the Breakfast Club like the next like day or two, and he's talking about
what?
it. Yeah, he's talking about it. He's like, "Hey, what was going on through your mind when you knocked off the toupee?" He's like, "I didn't even know it was off. Fucking, I was in my corner. My corner never like stutters when they're talking to me." And he started stuttering, and he kept looking me up and down, and then he's like, and then I look in the camera like the above the ring, the Videotron, whatever. He's like, "Oh shit." All right, whatever. He goes in, gets the job done, and fucking he tells the host, he's like, "Yeah, I paid $700 for that shit."
No way.
I thought it was
Oh,
the
that's
greatest thing ever, bro. I love how he just like he owned it. He wasn't hiding anything.
yes. Oh
It
my
just made it
god.
better that he won. If he would have
He
lost,
says
that's even more embarrassing.
when I first saw that clip, my dad thought he got scalped. That's what I thought. I was like, what happened to this man's head? I've never seen somebody get their wig knocked off. Paulie Malignaggi got a haircut in between rounds and went on to win. That's like the only similar situation I can remember. Good point.
Only my knowledge is
Um,
in bare knuckle now.
BYB or BKB now? BYB is
BKB now,
BKB. Yes.
and they merged with
Okay.
another promotion.
He's also talking everybody's ear off on Pro Box every night.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, anything else notable from that card that you want to talk about?
Keyshawn Davis came back
That's right.
after
Body
missing
shot.
weight. After missing weight in his last bout, saying getting the card canceled, not card, but his fight canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Said he was going to take some time off. Came back, looked good. Won in the I think it was the ninth round, I believe. Got the knockout. Oh, was it the ninth round or was it fourth, fifth? I forgot.
I believe it was a 10 rounder. I know it was the second to last, the penultimate round. So
yeah, so he kind of went. He's back. I forgot who he called out. He called out somebody notable for sure. Might have been Devin Haney.
Be a good fight.
I mean, for Keyshawn, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Devin Haney. Shushu, got a 9th round knockout. He's somebody to keep an eye on. I think he believes he fights at 125. I think there was some talks of fucking what's his name? Inoue, possibly. I think Inoue
Hmm.
fights at 122 and Shushu's at 125, I believe. If I'm correct. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, I mean that wraps up the card for me. It was a solid card. The Toupee was definitely the highlight.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you
Two
for the correction, show other.
Toupee,
He says it
yeah.
was the last round. So obviously the UFC was back in Australia. Your thoughts on the card as a whole? I thought it was a fairly average card.
Like the first couple of fights, I mean the interest wasn't really there for me. But like I watched some of the fights, but like it was what the road to UFC
Yes, the
finals.
final. Yep.
They were missing one just because of Aaron Tal missed weight because of Towergate, apparently.
Yes, yes.
I thought the fights were
Which
average, pretty solid. The
Aaron Tao is
Nakamura,
fun. He's very fun. I don't think he's very good, but yes, Kichiro Nakamura, the highlight of that portion of the card with that sick knee
hmm
knockout after losing every round.
yeah, Zale was actually winning that round. It looks like he was cruising, and in like a minute and like 12 seconds, he gets knocked the fuck out. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe they'll give him another chance because he was winning that fight. So, but other than that, it was pretty solid. It was okay to be honest. Besides the Nakamura one, but I mean, the fight that I really want to talk about is the Khan Ofili versus Yiza. Is that how you pronounce that name?
Yes,
The
yes. Not
robbery,
Jizza,
bro.
not Rizza, the Yizza. Yeah, yeah, robbery. I don't throw that word around a lot. In this instance, I did think that the fight clearly had gone to Yiza, and I think it was some hometown cooking there. Um, Khan Ofli he's already been knocked out. I think he's going to get stopped again. Got 10-8'd in the second round. Yiza's fun, but it was a competitive fight, for some rounds. But
Yeah,
I thought that Yiza clearly had won.
yeah. I thought it was pretty clear that he won every single round. Damn, bro. I remember I went to the bathroom. Yeah, Yiza got that, and then I walked back. Then he's the other guys with hands raised. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck did I miss? Did I miss like a last second knockout or something? Like, but yeah, Yiza got robbed. So it's like Dana says, don't leave it in the hands of the judges, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, there was some more notable fights. Jonathan Mikulev, surprising me. I thought Oban Elliott would get the dub. He's looking real good.
Mikalev. Who did he beat before Oban?
Kevin Jusset.
Kevin Shat. Yes, he is 2-0 in the UFC, and he won his contender series bout. So he's looking like a guy to keep an eye on. Oban, didn't Oban rock him too? If I'm
Oban was
correct.
doing Oban was doing well. I thought he was winning, and then the dynamic of the fight changed significantly when Mikulev got that takedown, and he
Yeah,
just dominated Oban.
didn't he like clinch up with him and then like Mikalev like took him down after like Oban like rocked him apparently? I'm trying to like refresh my memory.
I don't I don't remember him getting rocked, but I thought that it was competitive enough on the feet. But Oban was clearly winning, and then yeah, everything changed when it got to the ground. Mikulev is pretty good down there, so
Oh yeah.
I think he's on his way. The guy's looking really dangerous. He did call out Neil Magny after his performance. I initially didn't like it, but after doing Who's Up Next, that's what the people in my chat at least wanted to see, so I don't hate it. Torres Finney getting fucking dominated by Jacob Malkoon. He couldn't do shit to him.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped, bro. Like that was an ass whooping. I want to say something about this fight. Like you had the guy rocked multiple times and you still didn't finish him. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing that irritates me. Like if you rock a dude multiple times during the fight and you go all 3 rounds and still don't finish him, like I get Torres Finney is tough, but there were just moments in that fight. I'm just like, dude, you can knock this dude out. Like you're clearly the better striker, but I don't know, man. Torres Finney looked absolutely horrible. I'm sorry.
He really did, and I don't think his days in the UFC are much more. Let's talk about Mr. Salkill. This guy's looking like the real deal. I know that Jamie Malarkey isn't the craziest name. Um, I like seeing a new wrinkle to his game in the UFC, getting that submission win. I think
Yeah,
that Malarkey is obviously he's not very good, but I do think he's an interesting test. I think he's a decent fighter. So
I think Salikov did what he's supposed to do. when you do what you're supposed to do with those like crazy odds he has, you know, you're living up to it, right? If you were to just 30-27 the guy or 30-26 the guy and not finish a guy like Malarkey, who's been finished by other like top level talent, you know, like it kind of makes me think about reevaluate you as a prospect. But Sally Cobb did what he's supposed to do. I believe he was like a -1,000 favorite, I think, right?
Yeah. Sal killed, by the way, not Muslim Salikov.
Whatever, dude. These names used to be so much easier to say back then.
Try watching fucking Crush. Japanese kickboxing or fucking one championship.
Dude, I used to be so good with saying these names, but now it's like there's so many like guys that just come into UFC. It used to be easier to keep track of these guys. And then the fucking Contender Series came in and kind of fucked everything up for me. This fucking Dana loves to sign everybody.
Speaking of Contender Series, Taliesin Teixeira getting the win over Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, that's the fight I actually fell asleep on.
I don't blame you. The fight was sloppy. Do you think Tai's days are numbered? Do you think it should be cut after this 6th loss in a row?
So, do I think so? I mean, back in the day, right? You would get cut after 3, but fucking 6. I mean, Sam Alvey took a while to get cut at 5. Fucking Tai Tuivasa at 6. Is that a record?
Isn't BJ Penn 6 or is he 5?
BJ Penn gets a little leverage because he's BJ Penn, right? The fuck has Tai Tuivasa ever done to fucking earn that fucking status?
Listen. I think the answer is yes.
No, bro. Okay, BJ Penn is at 7.
I think the answer is yes. He should be cut.
Yes, he should be cut.
I thought that Taliesin showed some good stuff on the ground. I don't think it was crazy. I think you keep him around and you keep running that one. But yeah, this is a bad look for both men, for sure. I never had high hopes for Tai coming into this one, and they just fucking gassed out really quick. And the fight, heavyweight fight should only be 1 round.
I don't know where they find these heavyweights, bro. Maybe they just need to be back on the juice. Like, it's really come to that point where I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, there are some decent heavyweights out there, like Vadim Nemkov. There's that guy from KSW, Phil DeFreeze, and that kickboxing dude. You remember who I'm talking about? It was like
Warsek.
Yeah, Warsek. That dude's fucking fun to have. That's someone the UFC should have. But yeah, man, heavyweight's kind of fucking thin, bro. Even outside of UFC, it's not fucking helping.
And I've talked about this card extensively this weekend and last couple of days. I was saying, like, even if you get Gable Steveson, like obviously Josh Hockett looks like a fun heavyweight. Even if you get Gable Steveson, he'll probably run his way to the top of the division pretty quick. But how long does that
fast?
Yeah, but how long does that actually inject life into the sport or to the division again? Like you'll get like a year or 2 out of it, and then it's like we're right back where we started.
I mean, there's Gable Steveson, who's literally the most hyped prospect for a heavyweight, especially heavyweight, when you need it the most. They were desperate to get Rico Verhoeven. I mean, they said, "Hey, you and Derek Lewis, right?" So
I have my thoughts.
Yeah, man.
No, but even that, it's like you get Rico for a year. How many fights does he even have? 3 at most? Year and a half? I don't know. I think that there's a lot of major restructuring and recruitment that needs to take place. Athletes are making money now in the NCAA, and it's like, do I want to take brain damage? Do I want to make a lot of money in boxing, or do I want to go to the NBA or the NFL? Right?
Like, even the NFL ones fucking suck too.
Okay.
You think about it? Come on, look at Julian Lane. Fucking Greg Hardy. Those guys fucking sucked.
NFL washouts.
You know Josh Hopkins actually from the NFL?
No, I didn't.
He played for the 49ers.
Really?
Yeah, but even I think he still sucks. He's just a character, really.
Yes. That's going to get him far, though, I think, in the UFC.
He understands that fucking promoting himself. really
Yes.
works. But
Somebody who does not suck, Mauricio Hoofy, bouncing back after his
I thought Facade
fat.
was my I thought
I,
Facade was gonna win, but I didn't think like he was gonna finish Rufy. Thought it'd be like a 29-28 type of fight, you know? Like we'll be 1-1 going to the third, and Facade kind of just goes berserk and just fucking tries to get the job done in the third round. But Rufy, wow, he fucking impressed me in that fight. Holy shit. Finishing him in the second round like that, dude.
with his hands. With his
With
hands.
what
I thought his kicks were dangerous. Now,
I
now,
think
now, fool's got to watch out for his hands. Like,
I seen I think Rufy was saying in an interview that dropped today was saying that Conor McGregor is one of the names that popped up for him, and he said no. And then he was like, I don't want someone to lose the streak. I want to move up the rankings. I'm like, brother, if you beat Conor McGregor, you know that does wonders for you.
yeah, I wouldn't. The issue with fighting Conor McGregor is like when
Yeah,
we see what happened to Michael Chandler trying to get the Conor fight.
yeah,
But yeah, I was super impressed. I thought it was strange that Fazeev would back Hoofy to the cage
yeah,
and then not do anything. I thought that
yeah.
was really, really strange. I'm really, really impressed with Hoofy. And
You
the
know,
lightweight division's looking really good. It's good when you can see like somebody break through. I feel like for years it's been like this old guard beating the new guys. I think that Hoofy and a guy who we'll talk about, BSD, are breaking through, and that's really good. I love seeing that. So
and BSD had a rough year last year. He lost to Moicano, he lost to Dustin Poirier, and he bounced back. So that's good for him. And he's already in talks probably to fight Armin Sarukian next too. So
yeah, and then he destroys Dan Hooker. I love Dan Hooker. How could you not? The guy brings it. Very,
yeah.
very fun. But man, this was a sad defeat. He looked pretty. Like it was pretty pathetic, honestly.
Honestly, the new wave with the lightweights would have been better if Patty beat Justin Gaethje because it really like cements the new wave is here. But it hasn't really looked like that because Gaethje's still there. But I don't think Patty was that great. His striking still needs a lot of work. I think BSD, Armin, and most of the guys going to style on him anyways. Michael Chandler, he has no IQ, so that's why he won. But we will see. We will see. I think BSD, after defeating Dan Hooker, he's going to get that Armin Sarukian fight, either on a big numbered card or as a headliner on a fight night.
And then to cap off this card, obviously Alexander Volkanovski beating Diego Lopez 9 months ago was their last fight. I guess, how did you feel about this fight heading in? I thought it was pretty stupid.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Like it was just like we have to say the same shit again. Like I get it that like Diego Lopez had a fun performance. UFC was using his performance was better than either Mosar or even Lerone Murphy's, I guess. But like the fans gravitate towards Diego Lopez more, in sense like if you want to sell tickets, like I said, but it doesn't really matter really at this point. Like Lerone Murphy should have been next or Mosar, but in my case, Lerone Murphy because he did you guys a favor, fucking fighting Aaron Pico when he took a big risk of losing his spot to an unranked guy who's making his UFC debut. But then the fight with Diego Lopez with Gene Silva and Diego Lopez was also pretty sick too. But whatever, I didn't give a fuck for this fight. The fight played itself. Volk dominated him. Now Volk is campaigning to fight the winner of Mosar and Lerone Murphy, who's going to be fighting in March. Actually, the two of them. So number one contender fight right there. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. Those are the two most deserving guys in the division. I would say Movzar more than Lerone at this current time. If he beats Lerone Murphy, I think that really cements it. The fight though with Diego Lopez, I wasn't shocked to see Diego not win. It was
Yeah.
interesting to see him not improve off of his performance because towards the end of
Well,
the fight,
apparently
he was starting to sway towards him.
he broke both foots in like the first two rounds, so that's why he wasn't throwing much kicks. And the MRI showed it.
That's crazy. Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, what can you even say? I mean, I guess a question that was posed to me a lot post fight was where does this put Volk all time on the featherweight GOAT status?
You know, pretty tough because like a lot of Volk's fights are like a lot of rematches. You know, at featherweight especially. Like
Okay.
I get he has a lot of title defenses, but like
Max,
that's what I'm saying. It's like
Diego.
to this a lot. I hate putting guys in that conversation when they have like a lot of like rematches, right? And that's like my conversation with Kamar Usman. He has like four title defenses, and like four of those title defenses are like no, two of those title defenses are rematches or whatever.
You know what?
But
It's kind of off top. By the way, I think Volk is number two if he's not number one. Um, I, it's kind of like it's kind of like Khabib
I,
at lightweight. Like everybody that is fighting for a title is like Khabib's old opponent. Islam fucking beats Khabib's old opponent. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
what are we doing? It's like the shit pisses me off. So
I don't know, man. It's kind of tough because I'm not gonna say like both competition was ass, you know. And he also beat Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, so he's kind of have to, you know, you kind of have to put him at number one at this point, right? But then like maybe it's just nostalgia hitting me just because I love Jose Aldo and I've seen what he's done from the beginning of his career to now.
okay, I
You know
think
what?
it brings
You
up
know
a
what?
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Volk's number one.
Okay.
I think he's number
I
one.
think it brings up the conversation. I have an argument that is I think justified. If you don't agree, I understand, but I think that Chris Cyborg is either the best women's fighter of all time or she's number two because of the longevity. I think 13 years undefeated. Obviously, she did lose to
Oh
Amanda,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree that
and
she's number
then
one.
hasn't lost since. I have her at number one. I think that Amanda's individual run, like of what was it, like Ronda, Holly, Chris, was it GDR? I think that her
Yeah,
run is better, but I think that career wise, I think Chris Cyborg is the best women's fighter of all time. Again, it's a debate. It's a discourse. You could say it's Amanda, and I wouldn't say that's a bad take.
yeah. It's
That's most people's take, but I think that Aldo kind of deserves that same respect too because of the longevity.
I would 100% agree with you because like what Amanda Nunes is like, she has more losses than Cyborg, but then you know her wins do seem a lot better than Cyborg's because Cyborg did fight some scrubs, in my opinion. Like who are we talking about? Remember that Japanese lady she fucking fucked up? There's just nobody at 145, really.
Yeah, I mean, she was fighting who she could in Bellator.
Exactly.
I think that her win over Pacheco was very significant, and I think that if
Very significant.
Amanda were to beat Kayla, I think that there's you reopen that discussion. But yeah, I think that you kind of liken that to Aldo and the Volk conversation a little bit.
I would
I think
wish
Aldo
like
kind of ruined the end of his career a little bit more than someone like Chris Cyborg.
I wish Chris Cyborg was still in the UFC and let them finish. Let them have a trilogy because like, you
We're
kind of
out of the
ruined.
cyborg business, said Dana
Yeah,
White.
exactly. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I like it's tough because like you like Jose Aldo's like featherweight run to the top and his longevity at the division was pretty fucking good. But then you look at the names that he lost to and the names that Volk's beaten. It's like, well, Volk's beating the guys he lost to, you know?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's kind of our weekend wrap up. Let's get into some of the combat sports news. I think the most pressing topic of the day would be Shavkat Rakhmonov. Obviously, we all know he was injured. I guess he got the surgery, came back into training camp, re-injured the same knee. I think he has an ACL tear and an MCL or a meniscus tear. Um,
Something like that, yeah.
he said he'd be out for 9 to 10 more months. I guess your thoughts on all this?
Man, I seen somebody said he's looking like the next Zabit. I'm like, don't say that, man. Don't
Fuck,
fucking say that,
that's a
dude.
beat. Fuck.
In 9 to 10 months, dude, and he got removed from the rankings today. So I was like, dude, if we don't have Shavkat, like Zabit was right there for a title fight, and so was Shavkat. So will
I think
Shavkat
that
even
I
be
think
the same when
Zabit.
he comes back?
I think Zabit just lost it. Shavkat is trying to get there. Will he be the same? Well, he's in his prime now, and we're gonna lose quite a bit of time. In his prime, no. Just objectively, no, he won't be the same. I think that Shavkat is still a very dangerous fighter. He just won't be, as deadly. I still think he's damn good, though. I think he'll still get some wins after he comes back. The question is, can he make it back? Right? Is he going to keep re-injuring that knee? Are we going to see him again in any capacity? I think if he does get to the cage, I think that he'll still be very, very good.
Yeah, just do you give him an immediate title shot right away, or you give him like
No, you definitely don't. I used to think like you do, but now 9 to 10 more months, the division's going to be moving, man. No, you don't give him an immediate title
I'm
shot.
curious who's going to be the champ by the end of the year? Who's going to be top 3? Will Michael Morales hold that title? Ian Gary or Islam still the champ?
Yeah, you might have to do. I don't know. I think Carlos Prates still out there.
Oh yeah, don't think about. Can't sleep on him.
JDM still a very viable contender. I think Islam. I don't think anyone beats Islam. It is what it is.
I think Shavkat.
Look at you. Look at you. You're yawning at the fact of another Islam Makhachev title defense.
I'm not gonna say he did what he had to do against JDM, but I mean it wasn't pretty impressive because you go up, you face another champion, and you destroy the champion. So he proved that way. He's number 1 pound for pound. It's just so weird that he's at welterweight now because I've been so used to him being a lightweight. Now he's at welterweight and he just destroys the champ. It's like, all right, he might just be even better at welterweight. But Ian Gary looks like the next guy up. They can push that Ireland versus Dagestan bullshit.
I think they're trying to go for Kamaru next.
I hope the fuck not. I think Ian Gary is the most I hate watching Ian Gary sometimes. I used to like him in the beginning of his career, but then I don't know, he just became cringe. But
he's damn good.
Deserves it. He's damn good. Come on, he's good, and he can talk. He can sell the fight. You can do Ireland versus Dagestan too. I mean, I know UFC doesn't care about that shit anymore because
we have Conor McGregor versus Khabib at home.
Exactly.
It's Islam versus Ian Gary.
That's what literally the joke's gonna be. Michael Morales, maybe Islam could tell him stop wearing fucking dresses. Have you seen those videos of fucking Michael Morales wearing dresses? Send him to Dagestan, 2 to 3 years.
Hey, apparently guys like that are really good because Rodtang wears a dress too. So
apparently, but yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Well, that's about it for me as far as what I had lined up to talk about. I guess the only thing this weekend, K1 World Max is back, baby. Fucking jacked. And I got an order of K1 merch. Should be here.
Yep, you told me last stream, baby.
So.
Oh, here. Do you know Jai Opataya is making his Zubo boxing debut?
Yes.
In March.
Yes.
He's making it at the Apex, the almighty Apex, on a fucking Sunday night.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking God. Can you guys not do these Sunday night cards? I legitimately hate it.
I get it. I mean, you do Friday and you do Sunday and you don't interfere with your UFC programming, but Jai Opataya, I guess he's used to fighting on Sunday, but still.
Well, here's the thing, too. I don't think Jai Opataya is going to be selling a crowd anytime soon because nobody really knows him in the U.S. like that, And like, if you would have done it in Australia, it would have made sense. But, I mean, think about it. What if you done Zuffa boxing over in Sydney the same weekend as UFC 325, right? Come on, man.
That would have been cool. I don't think they're trying to spend that much money on it just yet.
Those dudes can suck a dick. That's what they can do. Come on, man. I listen to UFC to cool shit like this. We used to have like UFC Fight Week.
International Fight Week.
With like 3 events in a row or something like that.
Yeah, you do like Tough Enough. You'd have a Tough Enough on a Friday and UFC on Saturday, and then like something else lined up.
Yeah,
remember when they used to do fun stuff and be fun, and remember when Dana White actually cared about stuff?
You see Showweather's comment, Phil, that would make too much sense and usually isn't allowed to make sense.
Exactly.
Dude, UFC used to make sense. That's what I do. Like, as an OG fan, bro, like, they used to make so much sense, they would do it, bro. Now, They just, well, they needed to pay us more to have the show there, so that's what they care about. It's all about the
Yeah, it's
fucking
all about
profit.
site fees now.
Yeah. You know what's the one of the craziest news over the week? Or
What's
fucking
that?
like blew my mind? Fucking Patchy Mix getting released.
Patchy Mix going to Ryzen,
That
nonetheless.
was so fucking out of left field. Dude, I remember I was about to go to bed and I look at my phone. It says Patchy Mix is now with Ryzen. I'm like, wait, hold on. What the fuck what did I miss? Did I like is UNC collaborating with Ryzen? Like, are we doing something cool here? And I look at it like, oh no, he got released. I'm like, what? He got released after the 2 fights?
Doesn't surprise me. I think it makes sense. Patchy's obviously not going to go far in the UFC. I'm excited to see him in Ryzen, and I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
cool.
like,
Like,
it's not like he lost against scrubs. You know what I mean? It's not like Kai Asakura didn't just get fucking choked out by Tim Elliott. Why is he released?
so you really think he should still be in the UFC?
I think he should get at least 4 fights or 3.
Interesting.
You know, like why? If that's the case, then cut Kai Asakura. They cut Pat. Like, all right, so Patchy Mix lost against a top 10 guy, right? Mario Batista. Cool. And then he loses against the KSW champion. He goes to a split decision, which the judge, like, clearly a lot of media thought that Patchy Mix won that fight. You know, all right, you definitely, in most people's eyes, you won that fight. You know, and then we'll give you a third shot. You know, the third shot, but fucking 2 shots. That's it. Like, dude, what are we doing here, bro?
I mean,
Like,
look,
Tai Tuivasa has fucking
I think
6 straight losses.
I think a lot of it is the fanfare around Patchy as well. Like people don't give a shit about Patchy Mix. They call him a bum, a Bellator bum, blah blah blah. I think it's interesting that a guy who was Bellator champion, was he like PFL super fight champion or whatever the fuck
No,
that
he was
was?
just Bellator champion.
Well no, because he won this. Maybe it was just on that card, the super fight card or whatever the fuck. Um, has wins in Bellator PFL. Fought top rank guys in the UFC. Now he's going over to Ryzen to fight a prospect. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate that he's moving up the featherweight, by the way. Why can't
Oh
they just
wow.
give him a third shot at featherweight in the UFC? I'm like, hey, look, maybe I can fucking change it up over here, my weight cut. Especially having Ali as his manager. You think Ali will fucking kiss some ass and fucking keep him around. You know what I mean? But you
I
know,
don't think the brass is interested in keeping him around though.
there's so many fucking fighters I would fucking want to get rid of in the UFC.
It is what it is, man.
Like fucking Mick
get it.
Parkins is fucking in the UFC. They were keeping
He only has
Muhammad
one
Usman.
loss. He only has one
Dude,
loss.
Mick Parkins fucking blows the watch.
I think he's all right. I think he's okay. I mean,
I fucking hate watching
heavyweight.
him fight. There's a lot of fucking guys that I want to see out of the UFC.
Oh my god.
It's just like I don't get it. Like, why is people?
Well,
It's
that's what
irritating.
it's like the whole thing of UFC caliber these days. Like, what does that even mean? You know?
There's not anybody off the contender series called UFC caliber.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just put him? Look, if you're gonna do that, like fucking give him at least one more fight. Shit, give him against another fucking guy. You gave him the KSW champion and a top 10 fucking a guy. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens if you give him a fucking scrub or something like that. You gonna fucking dominate him? Fucking Kaya Sakura, he fought the champ in his first fight, got absolutely wrecked. And then he fights Tim Elliott. All right, this is a layup for you, bro. You're like a minus 500 favorite. He gets fucking choked out. Like, bro, what?
I don't know. I get it. I think the UFC's okay. Like, if Patchy Mix was a striker, right? Like, they would have kept him around. And it's weird because like he is trying to be one in his Mario Bautista fight, but he's not. He's a fucking grappler. The UFC doesn't give a fuck about grapplers anymore. They want guys that fucking try to stand and bang. That's the kind of guy that's going to stay on the roster.
You know what's good? Speaking of standing banging, this is the next topic I want to talk about. One announced Alicia Rodriguez versus Pet Gija for the atomweight Muay Thai title. That is a good thing right there. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, finally,
Finally,
Pet Gija, in a big time fight. She's been they put her on the prelims of like a Friday fights card or some shit like that. The disrespect to this woman, the most dangerous woman striker on the planet right now, Pet Gija. She's gonna destroy that poor woman.
I know, but I just wanted to see it. I've been wanting to see her Muay Thai in general. Like, I like her kickboxing, but like she's more fucking deadly in Muay Thai.
Bro,
He fucks
I'm telling
bitches
you,
up,
she's the most dangerous striker. She's knocked out dudes
dude.
in Muay Thai. Yeah,
She's
straight
knocking
up.
out fucking. She's gonna knock out what's her name? Fucking Stamp pretty easily, in my opinion. She fucking
Oh
destroys
fuck yeah.
her.
No, they've been keeping Stamp away from Petchicha like the fucking plague, homie.
Yeah, that's the girl you don't want fucking fighting.
Anyone that knows Muay Thai for real, like they know Petchicha will fucking knock Stamp the fuck out.
She beats a lot of girls, probably
Oh, yeah.
99% of them now.
She probably knock
But-
out Sundell.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Sundell is bigger though.
Nah.
But
Nah,
Smilla actually knocked out fucking Alicia.
Okay. Yeah, then Petchicha's gonna smoke her, dude.
Hey,
I'm
do you know
glad she's back.
Albert Kraus?
Yes. Yes.
His
K1
son actually
legend.
fought on the boxer card over the weekend.
Random.
His son, his name's Gradis Kraus. He's like a light heavyweight prospect, so he's 10-0 now.
Oh shit, my K1 merch just got here.
Oh yeah, we'll wrap it up real soon.
No, you're good.
I know. Give me like 5 minutes.
No, no
I'm
worries.
trying to see what else we gotta look.
No, we're
at
solid,
here.
dude. Don't even worry about it.
Javante Davis has been arrested in Miami following a 2-week search.
I heard he did some pretty heinous shit.
That's not new for him. We could skip that topic. Yeah, he.
Well, no. I mean,
they
listen,
got his ass finally.
I've seen you've seen the video. Remember when he assaults his baby mama or his current girlfriend? Assaults her at an NBA game. You never seen this?
I don't know, man. I feel like
he walks in the arena, sees her, and fucking grabs her by the throat and fucking pushes her.
Jesus.
Like, in public, so do you know what I know you said you wanted to move on, but do you know what the official charges are?
Not too sure. I just put it at the post. It's just like for domestic violence allegations.
I heard it was like kidnapping.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of shit on him. It just every case has been popping up.
Well, here's a guy who was going to fight fucking Jake Paul. I don't even know.
That fight was never happening.
How many times do you think we're going to see Tank fight again?
Never.
You think never? Okay.
Yeah,
I think you'll see him fight another time, or it'll be like randomly, like Sanchai, by the way, who just fought this weekend and got another knockout. The short is on the Combat Casual YouTube channel. Go ahead and check that out if you want to see Sanchai get another knockout over Iranian bum. I think it'll be like that though. It'll just be like Gervonta versus a dude, and he'll just knock him out to get some of this. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, not defending Gervonta. I've seen his story of like his rough upbringing.
Those are the charges, by the way.
False imprisonment, battery, and attempted kidnapping. Jesus. I just think it's like, isn't that? I've seen this from other athletes who just had rough upbringings. Kind of like I've seen his story and stuff like that because I can relate to some of the things and like some of the people, like some of the shit that people gone through that I know, and fucking, I can see why someone has all that pent up anger, but like and it sucks because he has like probably remember with like Teofimo with his entourage who just like there for like fake support. I bet like Javante and shit like all has his fake support. Like, yeah, man, you're the greatest. Fuck these other people. You know what I mean?
Bunch of yes men.
Yeah, a bunch of yes men. So I just feel
at least his coach isn't on fucking cocaine like Tio's dad.
That's the sad part about fan because you don't know who's really in your corner or not.
If I get to the top, Phil, are you going to be a yes man? Or are you going to really be in my corner?
I'll tell you what the fuck you want. You need to hear, brother.
Showman says that Davis is probably in the Epstein file.
Another boxing news right here. Tyson Fury ends his retirement. They fight Arslanbek Makhmudov.
What? He's going to fight the... what is his name? The Russian lion. I think it's...
Dude, that dude sucks, dude.
He does suck.
That dude sucks.
He's gonna fight. That's fucking dope. I'm fucking glad.
It's on Netflix.
It's just,
so that's
cool. The Russian lion.
Fuck
yeah, I love Tyson Fury, bro. People hate Tyson Fury. I fucking love watching Dr. Eggman fight. He's a cartoon character. I
Dude,
think
we
it's
just
awesome.
want to see him and Joshua at this point, and then call it a career.
Yeah, you're right. Well, fuck, he probably was gonna fight Joshua, but then the
Yeah.
whole situation happened. Damn
Oh,
it!
one more thing. PFL actually dropped their own official rankings.
You told me about this, and there was a lot of fighters that weren't. We talked
It's
about
a
that,
little,
I think, last week.
it's a little interesting because like in the PFL lightweight rankings, obviously Usman's the champ, and then you have like Archie Colgan, who's number 1, right? And then Paul
Archie
Hughes is at
Cole.
number 4, right? But then in the pound for pound rankings, Paul Hughes is number 10, but Archie's not in there.
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is doing those rankings, bro?
I think they just forgot to fucking edit that part out.
Yeah, that's so weird.
If you're gonna have Paul Hughes as number like the only like non-champion in the pound for pound rankings, you should at least have him number 1 in the fucking lightweight, and then have Usman as ranked as champ, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Now those rankings make no sense.
But it's cool though. Like like this is something to follow, and this is part of the new era of the PFL, which is turning into a normal promotion instead of a tournament-based promotion. It
I
ran
love
its
it.
course, but this card is stacked this weekend, dude. It's literally one of my favorite cards of the year because Shamil Musayev is back, and he's fighting the last Bellator welterweight champion, and then you have tournament champion Alfie Davis, fighting Usman Nurmagomedov,
Okay.
and then you have Puya. I think his name is Puya Ramali. I think that's his name. Let me look up the card real quick before we head out soon. Champion Series? No, we need to go to 2026. Come on.
PFL Dubai. Ramzan Kurmagomedov.
Okay, here we
Jesus
go.
Pinedo on the card.
Yep.
Puya Ramani.
Yeah, Puya Ramani. He's a heavyweight prospect, Iranian heavyweight prospect.
Who the fuck is Lazy King, bro? I keep seeing ads for this guy. I have no idea who he is.
He was the Aries FC 2 division champion, and then he signed with the PFL. He was originally going to sign with the UFC. Then he said, "Fuck the UFC. I'm going to PFL for more money." A couple of the Khabib's boys are on this card.
Okay.
Amaru Magomedov.
You got Rob Wilkinson on the fucking prelims.
Yeah, he's
Denise Kielholtz is fighting. Oh wow, they actually have a chick fight there in Dubai. Denise Kielholtz is fun.
Dakota
she was a kick.
Was supposed to be this card too.
Okay.
But she pulled out.
Yeah, Denise Kielholtz is fun. She used to be a kickboxer. She's not very good in MMA, but she can bang. I've seen her get some knockouts.
Oh yeah, she's a great fighter. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Can't say his name. Nurmagomedov. Yeah, he's an undefeated light heavyweight prospect, 11-0. So that should be interesting. He's from
I see it.
UFC and UAE Warriors, and I think all his fights, 9 of his fights come by finish. 9 of his wins out of 11. So that's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, dude, what happened to Eagle FC, bro? They fucking they put on a fight like every 2 years randomly.
I don't know, man. They could be right on money or something.
What was I watching this weekend? I was watching UAE Warriors, and
how was that?
It was fun. It was fun enough. They had an ad for Khabib Gym, and it's like buy like something, and it's like this is another fucking front that they slapped Khabib's name on, just to fucking get the marketing, and he's not involved in at all. You could just tell.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Glory 105 is actually this weekend. I don't give a fuck about this card. Here's the thing.
Really?
There's been multiple like pullouts on this card. And like especially from the important ones. Like what's his name? Antonio Plaza is pulled out of the card.
Yes, for money issues. We're guessing.
I'm pretty sure
it's the last heavyweight standing final though. Until they do another one.
But here's the thing, like, actually, that's not even Capology isn't going to be updated.
You got to go to their website.
Here we go. 5 hours later ago. Like, Nicholas Hota, Big Sexy is out. I thought Michael Boa-Pea is in for Antonio Plaza, which is not a bad replacement, to be honest. I don't care for Arrow Zimmerman. And Yeah, and
Remember
then the
after his
Bahram,
last win, though? Remember what he said after his last win?
which who?
He said that he doesn't even really care about the tournament. He just wanted to fight Rico. So,
We'll
he's probably
see.
not even
It's
that
a decent
motivated.
card.
I'm sure they probably gave him some money to fucking stay in. Mori Chroma versus Boapea is good. Shavkat Cannon versus Laduni.
That's
Didn't
probably
we
the best
just
fight
see
of the
that?
weekend. Too.
What?
Michael Boapea versus Mori Chroma.
Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. Bahram is
Yo,
on this card. I didn't see him. Oh, yeah.
I'm looking.
Versus Ristia. He's going to knock that fool the fuck out, dude.
I can't trust for Bahram anymore. I lost
He
hope in him.
he redeemed me after that fucking war with Hababes, dude. That was one of the best fights I've fucking seen.
Yo, that UFC card this weekend is actually pretty fucking good.
Hey, you got, what is it, Loke Dog headlining? I didn't even
Low
look at
Dog
it.
Mario Batista, Amir Abazi versus Kyoji Hiraguchi. Jete Almeida's
Oh, that's a
fighting
good fight.
Rizan Kuniyov. G Massimoto and Free
Okay.
Bashara.
Good
We
fight.
got Saeed Mergameda versus Javi. Both Bashara bouts actually. Kong
Wang's back. Whoa. Priscilla Cachoeira somehow in the UFC after trying to eye gouge Jillian Robertson.
Apparently, the Dana said the construction for the Apex, like being expanded, is gonna be what's it called? Done by like the summer, I believe. So they're gonna fit at least like 1,000 people in there.
I don't believe anything he says.
I mean, it's the construction of the Apex. I mean, it's not like they're gonna fucking.
They've been talking about that for like 2 or 3 years, dog.
Yeah, but like it's actually in process. Like it was confirmed in November.
All right. Okay.
I mean, they kind of have to because like you have Zuffa boxing and shit. So
listen, I don't care about anything other than the K1 World Max this weekend. First round. That's all I give a fuck about.
You know, I'm not gonna watch it because I don't have the fucking energy to stay up. What is it? It's Friday night?
Sunday.
Yeah,
It'll
bro. I ain't watching that.
It'll be Saturday night, Sunday morning.
See,
Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. Listen. You get some sleep. All right.
I can't.
Take
I won't
a
be
good
able
nap.
to. Look,
You
Sunday,
drink a lot of beer.
No, look, if you give me beer, bro, I'm fucking passing the fuck out for sure.
I'm telling you.
I'm the type of dude that drinks beer and falls asleep. If I take shots, I'll be more awake. But if I drink beer, but fucking what's it called? Friday morning, we're watching PFL Dubai, and then during that, I'm going to a baby shower. It was one of my best friend's baby shower. He's having his third kid, so congrats to him.
Yeah, congrats to him.
I'm probably gonna get hammered there because that's what Cambodians do. We drink at funerals, we drink at baby showers, drink at weddings.
Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah, man, funerals is like after the funeral, everybody just gets fucking cocked.
There you go. That's a way to go out. You know.
It's like we gotta.
I feel that though. It's like, hey, let's not mourn. Let's celebrate the life.
Love it. Yeah, man. Like when I have every funeral, like at least Cambodian wise, like. Or Asian, whatever. Fucking week after the funeral, everybody just gets fucking hammered.
I love
Even during the week, like we just have like the monks come through, and then everybody's, the monks are gone. Fucking all right, there's more shots. Let's go.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
Degenerate Dane, actually Las Vegas resident. He says they are building it. I drove by it yesterday. All right, and then he calls you a casual for not staying up to watch K1. Yeah, you are a casual.
Yeah, I guess so. Running a combat sports today makes me fucking casual, right?
Exactly. No, I'm gonna be jacked for K1, dude. I'll be up all goddamn night with my new K1 merch. I mean, but don't worry, you don't have to watch it. I'll give you a full recap next episode of Combat Conversations.
She's just dropped an unboxing video today for us. Not during the stream because I gotta make food, bro.
All right, do your thing, bro.
But you record an unboxing for us, that'd be kind of cool.
I ain't doing that shit. Man, fuck you guys.
Man, fuck you. I want to see unboxing.
All right, Obi. Well, I'll let you get off to your thing. What you got coming up this week?
So I checked on the YouTube schedule. We should have like 3 more interviews being uploaded. We just uploaded an interview with Carlos Mota, because fucking us casuals fucking don't care about the other fucking promotions like Knockout. Cosmo knockout unlimited fucking
What? He's gonna be a
champion.
knockout? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's the
On that
unlimited
last,
champion. Who told me about
that's so
unlimited?
sick.
You did. And what do?
Yes,
We
sir.
interviewed the unlimited champion.
That's
We didn't even have
fucking
to
gangster,
ask him.
dude.
He hit us up. Hey, we will love. Can you please? We'll love to do an interview with you guys. I'm like, say no more. Come on, man. And that's what we did. We're trying to give him that little rising pump. A little rising bump. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
Yeah, that's sick, man. Speaking of combat sports today, where these interviews are dropping, I just dropped the link to that in the channel. So if you guys are in the chat,
appreciate
go
you.
check out combat sports today. As far as me, tomorrow, the thing that every stupid MMA YouTuber does, a pick stream for the upcoming UFC card. That'll be what I'm doing. I want to start uploading all the knockouts from one Friday fights. I think I need to do that. I do have a copyright strike. I feel like one will maybe hit me with one.
You should just just email them.
Yeah, you're right. I should email the guy, our guy out there. You actually, if you guys don't know, Phil is the one that connected me with a guy from One to get the media credential thing. I think I'll be fine, bro, as long as I talk over it and just kind of talk about each fight, maybe add some music or something. But you're right. I probably should just hit that guy up.
Shout out, Dane, man. Appreciate the love and support, man. But also, we also just hit 3 years with CST. I didn't make a post about it.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
dude. Congratulations.
I didn't think. I know CST has been fun to do and run, but I think my favorite part is just getting to meet everybody that fucking on the journey. Really, just like get to do a podcast with you
and connecting with other combat sports fans that are like-minded. For sure.
That's like literally my favorite part. And now I get just like I call you guys like we've been friends for years. Like, yo, did you see what happened? And you guys would just pick up my phone calls like, yo, it's Phil. I'm picking it up. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, who's this random stranger? Like I made some friends all across the world in the country. Like I've gone to my buddy Jay's house in fucking New York. Like I never met the guy, but he let me crash at his crib, met his daughter, and everything was cool. Oh, like you and Dane. Like Dane's letting you crash at your crib. So I think that's my favorite part about doing all this shit. So 3 years, hopefully 3 more years.
There's a lot of stupid shit on MMA YouTube. But there is a lot of cool ass motherfuckers. So yeah, appreciate you, Phil. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Hey. With all the sentimental shit out of the way, I think it's time to get the fuck out of here. What do you think?
I don't know. There's also some weird motherfuckers in this game. Rush Hour Prison Club. Let's go. See you guys.
What the hell? Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some